Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. A gain there of 15. Good for a Bears first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd and make it a fresh set of downs.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Goff. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's Gibbs. Space to run inside the 20. And they are...
Bro, I can barely see because of this snow, bro.
Jake Bates on for the extra point. And he missed it. No good. The footing makes kicking very difficult. The snow perhaps playing in to that missed extra point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike.
This slow.
Just
This
being
snow
smart
shit
with the
fucking
ball,
me up, but I
understanding
cannot
it
see.
didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, it's Williams. That's complete to Watkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On third down, here's Swift. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears extend their lead to 10-6.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. That's
caught by Gibbs. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is second touchdown of the game. He's got 20
This shit
on the year.
fucking with my
We're
ass.
seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. To the outside, a catch made by Moore.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They face second down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, they come to the line needing 11 here on third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Right back to Moore, another grab. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, first overall pick. Odunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Williams. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears make the lead 4. It is 17-13. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing here is gone. He's got Laporta open on the left side. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders.
That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Detroit.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams.
Bro, I cannot see in this snow, bro.
A sack.
That shit really fucking... Nah, this shit messing me up, bro. This shit really messing me up, bro.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his
This shit really fucking with me,
sure
bro.
that return was not going any farther.
Oh my god, bro.
39.
No,
Here's a
bro.
1st and 10. From the gun, it's gone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's gone.
No! He just keep throwing it to Calvin Johnson.
All the way. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. He'll get about 2. David Long there on the stop. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Now he takes off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Ball security a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Goff to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down. The Lions called their first timeout. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Now Goff. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now Gibbs. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll go play action with Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now, Goff. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the gun, here's Gibbs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Nate's kick is good. And the Lions will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. Field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get
Scott. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he First and 10 now from the 36. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Watkins motioning over. Williams to throw on second down. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Taking off, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. 2nd and 7. Moore going in motion.
Some of them were just good as defense. Some of them was like, okay, I got their help. But it was the other way around, too. I was getting more. I deserve it. See, I want to get a Jew, the lines and shit.
On second down, it's Williams. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California. And here's another one. The rookie gets his team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead. And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get
to the end zone. It's intercepted.
Oh, force the throw.
Davis.
So much of that play comes down to
Oh
the
my
defender's position.
God.
Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll work ahead for about 5.
I should never played this game, bro, if he had white jersey on, bro. That shit just killed.
2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Gives it to Gibbs. And his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Goff in the pistol. Open man is the tight end right. A pickup there of 13. First down, Detroit.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Here we go. One final play. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So a win.